Hey everybody, it's Jim here, and in today's quick tech talk video, we're going to be talking about Mustang bridges. Now, some people will say, and rightfully so, which we're going to get to why in a second, that you shouldn't put a standard Mustang bridge on a Jaguar or a Jazzmaster. Now, why is that? And as you can see, we have two different offset guitars, the Tahitian Coral Jaguar and the Fiesta Red Mustang. Now, it looks like they have the same exact bridge on them. However, there's a little bit of a difference, and I'd like to explain why I did one modification to my Jaguar to help it out a lot. Now, to begin with here, we have the Mustang. You could see the string height as far as the saddles go right here. There's three different sizes. You have the smallest size, then the medium size, the two in the middle are the biggest, and then back to the medium size, and then the smallest size. Now, this works out fine because this has a vintage 7 1/4 inch radius on it. However, we go to this guy. What's different, you might see? Immediately, this guy is the same size as this guy. Now, I did that myself. It's the same little one on the end here that comes standard, but on the E string here, I kept having it fret out. Now, the reason for that is because this neck is a 9 1/2 inch radius, not the vintage 7 1/4. So, in order to get the action for everything else where I liked it, it was kind of a sacrifice of fretting out with the stock saddle in there. Luckily, because I'm basically a walking parts bin, I happen to have some extra Mustang saddles in a box, so I decided to try this experiment and put on this guy, and it solved the problem entirely. Now, you might be wondering, what else could I do if I don't have extra saddles around? Now, this is also a very good option, the modified Mustang bridge. And the reason why this is such a good option, why so many players decide to do this instead of spending 4 times as much money on a mastery bridge, is because, as you can see, these are adjustable saddles. On the standard Fender ones, they're not adjustable, so you're stuck with the height as it is. So unless you're like me and you have a bunch of extra parts lying around, you can't really piece together a solution here, and there's always going to be some sort of compromise in the action or just how it's going to play through. With this, it kind of takes that out of the equation. But the long and short of it here is, guys, if you have a Jaguar or a Jazzmaster that has a 7 1/4 inch radius, the stock Mustang bridge that you can get from Fender, it's probably going to work just fine. You might need a little bit of tweaking here and there. However, for maximum flexibility and, ease of alterations, the Warmoth Modified isn't that much more money. It's, $20 more if you're going to be replacing a stock vintage bridge on any of these instruments, and it'll work just fine. However, if you are like me and you have a lot of parts lying around, you can just swap one of the saddles right out, and now I got no problems. No fretting out, fantastic. So that's all I have for you guys today. Just want to share a little bit of tech talk. While I was working on this guitar, I was like, why aren't I filming this? This is something that I should be filming. I have a YouTube channel. Sometimes my brain doesn't work. It's like what I'm doing on this channel. Please leave me a like, I really do appreciate it. Tomorrow, hopefully the Harley Benton guitar will show up, so that should be pretty cool, pretty interesting. So that will be Tuesday's video. However, tomorrow's video is going to be about the Strymon Volante. It's a pedal I've wanted to get to, and I've been filming for it for a little bit, so I'm finally going to finish it tomorrow, hopefully when the little one goes to sleep. However, I will see you then. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Take it easy, everybody.